Hi, my name is Linda Rowe, and welcome. You're receiving this video, you're watching this video because you are interested in taking class with me. And so I wanted to have a little introduction, I guess. So I'm a small town yoga teacher, and as such, people usually come into the studio or they contact me through phone or in person, and we have a little chat. I'm not able to do that at this point in time, so this is the best way that I can offer a little introduction to you and extend my interest in wanting to get to know you and welcome you into the studio. So, as I said, my name is Linda Rowe, and I am the owner of Sweet 7 Yoga and Ayurveda. I've taught yoga since 1997 and began my practice in 1994. And as I mentioned before, I am a small town yoga studio. And this means that I teach to a group of people regularly. And of course, there's the occasional guest that comes in, or the walk-in, or the new student. And I typically teach a one-room schoolhouse format. So we all do the practice together. And it's often a great time for people who have been practicing for a while to hear the beginner information again. And that's typically how I work. But in this new environment, remote classes and having people be at a distance, as I want to get to know people, and I want to get to know who's in my class so that I can know how to teach properly and appropriately for the group. So the students, they get familiar with my teaching as they are consistent. And sometimes I have to shake it up a little bit. Sometimes, teach a little bit differently, use some different wording, try to apply different concepts, different ways to talk about alignment or poses, and all the while not losing connection to the path itself. So I don't do a lot of trendy kinds of yoga practices or bring in a lot of trendy yoga. We're pretty much just, hatha yoga, and focusing on what my teachers have taught me, and that's what I teach. And it's worked for me and for most of my students all these years. So words like consistent, mindful, relaxed awareness, Goldilocks, finding just right. These are some of the words that often come to mind when people talk about the practice and the way I teach. I am about building a good foundation so that you can practice with anyone and anywhere, and not just with me. I am not your path, but I can support you on your path, and that's what I'm here to do. I typically teach slow, slower, and slowest kind of yoga. It's just the way it works. I'm trying to counteract all the busyness of our world and give people that chance to slow down physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. So it's not a fast lane yoga, but it'll help you if you find yourself in the fast lane. It is typically alignment based and breath awareness based. So it lets you go inward, still respecting and being aware of the outer, but really the inward is the bigger place to be. And I draw from my unique 26 years of practice and experience. So I hope you find the classes that they enhance your practice, both in life, on the mat and off the mat. And everything that I offer is from what I have received from my teachers, and I offer it to you freely. Lots of information typically. I give maybe a little too much information at times, but you take in whatever you take in, and I'll repeat and bring it to the forefront another time. So I welcome you to class. I hope you enjoy the class and that we can engage in a conversation and become, have a student-teacher relationship in which I can help you grow and transform and learn about your body and how to work with your inner environment and to enjoy life and get the most out of it for you. So I thank you very kindly for listening. Namaste.